What's up, Bladers? This is Casual beybladeorx, and today we're breaking down the top 5 Scorpio Spear combos based on the 2025 WBO standings. Scorpio Spear showed up scaring the entire community with its insane weight and its interesting mid-game mode change gimmick. No shade, but the hype very quickly died down, seeing as it was a very top-heavy blade. But it doesn't mean people didn't still want to use it and make it work. If you're in the same boat, then maybe these combos might help keep it alive. I went through all the tournament data from the past few months, crunched the numbers, and created a concise, no filler, no bullshit list based on how often Scorpio Spear showed up in the top 8. I had to expand my findings to the top 8 because Scorpio Spear only managed 7 top 3 spots, which meant the data would have been very skewed. So I widened the pool for a better list. So let's not waste any time. We're starting with the 5th spot, Scorpio Spear 160 Low Rush. Low Rush showed up a total of 6 times, with 160 being the best and most used ratchet. Low Rush is a great choice since it gets Spear low to the stadium ground to help with its stability, while at the same time letting it be aggressive and ride the rails for harder and cleaner hits. One of the best attack setups for this bay. It's also paired with 160 to help enhance those hits. You can get 160 from Dran Buster, Wizard, or Golem. There's no shortage. Unless we're talking about Low Rush, which you can only get from Impact Drake or the Drop Set Stadium. It's your hard-hitting attack setup that can throw its weight around. Other ratchets used were 560 and 360. And for our 4th spot, we have Scorpio Spear 960 Point. Point showed up a total of 8 times, with 960 being the best and most used ratchet. Point's function is similar to Low Rush. Its fast but controlled action can be great for offensive bays. Where this combo shines is in the extra endgame stamina Point gives, letting it outspin pure attack bits at times. With Spear's extra weight, it can really drain the opponent's spin. At those types of high speeds, you want something like 960 since it'll be less likely to burst and it has a lower profile. You can get 960 from the Phoenix Wing set and from the Tyranno Roar booster, while Point is easily obtained with Leon Claw. It's a good balance type combo just like its type. Other ratchets used were 760 and 560. For our number 3 spot, we have Scorpio Spear 960 Free Ball. Free Ball showed up a total of 12 times, with 960 being the best and most used ratchet. Free Ball is really great with Spear because of its weight. It can really hold down the fort and become immovable, tanking a lot of hits. I find it's great against attack types, but falls short when it's battling other stamina bays. The only worry is getting burst, but if you can manage to survive, you'll definitely take the spin. To even relieve that burst potential, you can put it on 960, making it harder for your opponent. It surprisingly holds up really well in these stamina combos. 960 I already mentioned in the last combo. Free Ball you can easily get from the Silver Wolf starter pack. Other ratchets used were 360 and 160. For our number 2 spot, we have Scorpio Spear 160 Rubber XL. Rubber XL showed up 22 times, with 160 being its best and most used ratchet. This is one of those sleeper meta picks that a lot of bladers would overlook, because I definitely would. You don't see Rubber XL making it to the top of the list very often, but I mean, if it's up there, it must be doing something right with Spear. I've happened to face a few Spears on Rubber, and I gotta say, the speed and power it generates is low-key kinda scary. Though it's one you gotta train for, because I've seen it extreme itself quite often as well. It can be a wild one. Obviously, you're adding 160 into the mix for that extra point of impact and precision power. I've already mentioned where you can get 160, but Rubber XL is locked in the custom set and the anniversary set. But in a few weeks, you can pick it up from Dragoon Storm. It'll be the cheapest way to get it for now. A surprise combo that seems to be putting in work with its high speeds. Other ratchets used were 960 and 760. And for our number one spot, we have Scorpio Spear 960 Kick. Kick dominates the leaderboards with 32 appearances, 960 being its best and most used ratchet. Kick is slowly becoming the go-to bit for attack type bays. It's easy to see why. Its unpredictable movement lends itself really well with Spear's weight, letting it swing on its opponents like a wrecking ball, tossing its weight around but still having stamina for the endgame to close out those victories. 960 is a good choice to keep Spear balanced and relatively stable during those moments where Kick likes to go out of control. I can see why this is the number one combo. It really utilizes all of what makes Spear good into one neat package. 960 we've already mentioned in a previous combo, but Kick is a bit you can get from the CX Reaper Incendio starter pack. Other ratchets used were 360 and 560. So there you have it, the top 5 most used Scorpio Spear combos for 2025 meta. From tanky stamina builds to aggressive and unpredictable attack builds, Scorpio Spear finds its success with these combos. Its greatest attribute, weight, might have been its undoing, but if you can work around that, you'll find a decent blade that can hold its own. But hey, don't just copy the meta. Experiment, test, and figure out what feels best for your playstyle. Let me know what Scorpio Spear combos you've been running this year, and if you want more videos like this, say the word. You can also expect the end of the year meta wrap-up video where I revisit these combos and see what's still holding up. But until then, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Extreme dash that like button and hit the subscribe for more Beyblade videos. Until then, see ya!